Hello and welcome to this week's Saturday Evening Cocktail. I haven't forgotten about you. We're at the upstairs bar. It's Masters Weekend, and you know what? I don't think I've ever made the Azalea Cocktail. All right, so it's Masters Weekend. It is the cocktail for the Augusta National Golf Club, which has, of course, hosted the championship since the 1930s, since about 1934. And so we're going to do that cocktail for everybody. So I am always happy to say at the upstairs bar, the bar is open. Let's get this one together. I don't know, the instructions aren't really clear as to, whether we build it in the glass or what. But, so, we are going to shake it in the shaker, and we'll open pour this one. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. So this is a vodka cocktail, all right? So it's a little over an ounce, about 1.25 ounces of vodka goes into the shaker. And then we need lemonade for this, all right? So for that 1.25 ounces of vodka, for that one serving, 5 ounces of lemonade you need, all right? So that's 2, that's 4, and 1 makes 5. 5 ounces of lemonade. You can make your own, or you can go to the gas station and get yourself some lemonade like I did. And to mimic the pink hue of the azalea flowers that beautifully adorn the course, we need grenadine, about 1/4 ounce of grenadine. And I'm gonna put the top on and shake. Hope everybody is enjoying the beginning of spring. Up here the weather is doing what New England weather does in the spring, and that's just whatever the hell it wants. But we had a pretty nice afternoon after a pretty warm morning, and of course the beautiful weather we see at the tournament there. And right there we just pour it into the glass, open pour, and as you can see, the beautiful pink color of the azalea there. And this is traditionally garnished with a cherry and an orange wheel. And that's all there is to it, the azalea. Let's give it a try. I mean, that's nice. That's a vodka lemonade. Pink vodka lemonade. That's nice. Can we do better? I think we can do better. Let's make another azalea. Let's elevate the azalea a little bit, all right? Let's have some fun with it. So if you're on the court, listen, you could walk 18 holes with this all day. I'm not knocking this. This is a great little cocktail. Let's have some fun. Let's put ice in our shaker. All right, so let's be respectful to the drink. All right, what's lemonade made out of? Lemonade is lemon and sugar and water. All right, we will get to that. So let's do 1 ounce of lemon and some simple syrup. All right, watch what we're gonna do here. I got an idea, everybody. I got an idea. So we're gonna elevate the azalea a little bit. Maybe not for walking the course, maybe for watching at home, all right? On the fly. I don't know. I'm not a vodka cocktail guy. If you're a fan of the channel, I don't do a lot of vodka cocktails. Maybe the first one had vodka in it. To me, anytime I do a cocktail that has vodka in it, or I would do gin, because to me, you get more flavors. I'm gonna do 1.5 ounces of gin right in here, okay? So we've got gin, lemon, and simple syrup. All right, I am going to use just a splash of grenadine, because again, we want to be respectful to the original and get the color, but I want to get a little bit of cherry flavor in there. So I've got some sour cherry. Again, we want that about 3/4 ounce. We want that, we want that lemonade, that bright flavor to it. And again, for the floral notes, okay? Again, if you're a fan of the channel, you remember the aviation cocktail. I don't want to change the color too much. Just a splash, a bar spoonful, if you will, of creme de violette. And again, we're walking the course, all right? We get those flowers. It's springtime. And lastly, a little bit of botanicals, all right? I just found this. This is Rocky's Botanical Liqueur. It's not too potent, doesn't add too much alcohol, and I'm gonna put in 1/2 ounce, all right? And this can go in if you have Saint Germain, the bartender's ketchup. I think that could do the same thing as well, all right? So we have lemon and sugar and botanical and a little bit of floral notes, some of the grenadine and some cherry. And let's see how we're doing here. I'm gonna get a little bit of ice in my glass. And again, same idea, same color, all right? Same kind of enjoyment here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lengthen it out. You can either use club soda, or I've got a little bit of sparkling elderflower, and I'm gonna put that on there too, right on top. So, maybe it's a little more work, maybe a little harder to walk the course with this. So let's see how we did. And of course, the same garnish, slightly elevated azalea. Cheers, everybody. A few different floral notes, a little bit more. Take something, again, same color. So again, respectful to the original. Take care of each other. Call the people you love. Say your prayers. Bet on yourself. Happy spring, everybody. Cheers.